Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am sharing with you my everyday makeup look. This is normally what my makeup is in my YouTube videos, on my Instagram posts, a very natural everyday look. It's not full coverage, my skin can breathe. So I am sharing with you guys what my normal routine is. This was actually requested. You guys wanted to know, like when I take my selfies and stuff, like details of my makeup. So that is what I'm bringing you today. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you guys like this type of content other than hair. So yeah, I feel like this look is really wearable. You can definitely change it to your style and what you like to wear and the products that you have at home. So if you guys want to know how I got my everyday makeup look, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so normally I start with my eyebrows and I like to prime them along with my eyelids. So I just use this one from Milani, and I've been using this forever. It works well, so that's normally what I put here. And then I blend it up into my eyebrows. Then I do my eyebrows. I don't do very much. This is from AOA. This is the Sculpting Brow Pencil. So like I said, I don't do much here. I'm not making them, I'm trying not to make them like perfect or anything. I just normally just like fill them in. That's really what I do. I kind of like get the bald spots, and I don't have super arched eyebrows, which I'm okay with. So I just kind of just fill them in. Then next, normally my eye makeup, you guys can see, is normally really wearable. It's very, very easy. Sometimes I'll go dramatic, but normally it's not at all dramatic. So this kind of usually will vary depending on what I'm wearing. So, but normally it go for like a gold neutral type look. This is the ITSMYRAYERAYE palette from BH Cosmetics. So there's highlighters in here along with eyeshadows. So normally what I do is I take this very natural looking shade and I put that all over my entire eyelid. So I'll just take a fluffy eyeshadow brush and just kind of sweep this all over the eyelid. And I absolutely love to keep my crease really warm. So I take this color, it's the color Sunset, which is this warm color right here, and I barely tap my brush into it, and then this goes normally in my crease, just like this. And sometimes I'll also take this color right here, and this is, I think, the color Spice. It is this warmer brown color, and that'll go in my crease as well. So now that that's done, normally I take any of these really shimmery colors here at the bottom. So this, I usually will take actually any of these. I'll just mix and match. Like I said, depends on what I'm wearing, but I really love the gold, like glittery look on the lid. So today I'm gonna mix Allison and then this color Fairy Tale, if you guys can see. I'm gonna mix these two. So I'm gonna put Allison with my finger. I normally always do this with my finger. I don't use a brush. And that's gonna kind of go more on the inside of my eyelid, like inner half. Then I'm taking Fairy Tale on my other finger, and that's gonna kind of go halfway on the outside. And then what I like to do is take my brush and then just kind of blend it a little bit better. Since I did use my fingers, sometimes it's not as precise if you use your fingers. Okay, so I am using this Luminous powder from, or Luminous primer from Almay. And this goes on like the outer rim of my face, and then on the inner where I'm oily, because I have oily skin, I use this Becca Poreless Ever Matte Primer. So this goes around my nose where I'm oily, which is more normally like right here. I don't like to use really super matte primers, only where I get oily, because I don't like the matte, super matte look. I like more of the natural looking skin. Then I will take just a little bit of the Almay primer. Then after that, I'm gonna share with you guys a little tip that I normally do all the time that I absolutely love. So this is a like liquid highlighter from e.l.f. and you guys are going to see how gorgeous it looks on the skin. A little bit goes a very long way. Like literally this is going to be a pea size. I'm gonna dab it where I want my highlighter to be. And then I just blend this out on my skin with my fingers. Now we're moving on to foundation. So Lancome did send me this foundation. This is the foundation. And I am in the color 370 BISW because I do have warm undertones on my skin. So this is supposed to be for 24-hour comfortable wear and it's supposed to be transfer resistant. This works really well if you have oily skin like I do, but you want that very natural skin look. This is kind of like a dewier foundation, but it does not leave you oily or greasy. A few months ago, I went to Ulta to have them match me for my color, and this is the color they told me to get. I told them I want something that looks good, but I have oily skin, so what should I try out? And they actually suggested this. So this is the second bottle. This is actually my second bottle. We ran through a whole bottle, and I actually really love this foundation because it's a very nice quality foundation, but it does not feel heavy on your skin, which I love because you guys know I'm also acne prone, and like if it's too heavy, it's going to clog my skin up. So actually what I do, I know this might sound crazy, but what I do is I first apply it to my skin with my fingers like this. Make sure it's all spread out. And this does oxidize. I think right now it doesn't look like it's my skin tone, but it does oxidize. Then I take my foundation brush. The reason why I don't pump it onto my foundation brush is because I find that it will, it soaks up too much in the brush. And also I find that beauty blenders also soak up way too much for me. So I take a foundation fluffy brush like this and use this to spread it all over my skin. And then normally I'll apply a little bit more where I want a little bit more coverage. I don't mind with it not looking 100% like flawless. I don't mind that at all. So I don't really cake it up or anything. And I also do not use concealer for my everyday. I'm not about all that. It's a little extra for me. So I will just put a little bit more underneath my eyes and wherever I need a little bit more coverage. I like to set underneath my eyes pretty quickly because they do like crease and stuff. So I use the Laura Mercier setting powder. I'm sure you guys have heard of this before because it does have a little bit of like light coverage, which is good because I don't use concealer, so I'll use the extra coverage from the powder underneath my eyes. And I do not like bake or anything like that. I don't do all that. I just pat a little bit of powder underneath my eyes. So now that my face is all good and like very flat looking, I feel like I will bronze. So to bronze my face, I use this PUR Contour Diaries palette. So these are the colors in the palette. So I like to go in with this color, and sometimes I'll dip into this a little bit if it's not dark enough. So I'm just kind of going back and forth. And then because I have a very like more of like a longer face, I take my contour straight like this, or like bronzer, straight across my cheeks like that. So that's good. So there we go. Okay, so I do love a very like warm, glossy, glowy look. I just find that looks really flattering, and I totally love that trend that's going on right now. So I personally am not a fan of like blush. Sometimes I wear blush. Lately I've been wearing blush actually, but normally I don't wear blush at all. So I love using this Wet n Wild Mega Glow palette, and this is in the color Catwalk Pink. So all the colors in here are gorgeous. I use all of them, but I like to take this pink one right here, and I just specifically only run my brush on the pink one only. And I pick it up And the pink one kind of goes where I would wear blush normally. And because it's kind of like a glowy highlight, it brings that glow to the face, which I really like. So this is kind of, I guess, my blush. Now for my favorite part, which is the highlight. So here I can get really complex. Sometimes I'll go in with these first and then do the highlight. So that's like normally what I do. So I'm going to take this one right here all the way on the side. If you guys can tell, it's a light. This is like the lightest highlight color that they have on here. So I'm taking that first, and that's going to go where I normally highlight on my face. But this BH Cosmetic palette from the ITSMYRAYERAYE and BH Cosmetic, the highlights in here are sickening. This is normally what I use for a highlight, and I'll use these actually for eyeshadows. So the colors in here, I like to use this French Toast on the bridge of my nose. I know it looks funny, it sounds funny, but I for a while was using that dark color on my nose, and that was just something weird I was doing, and I really liked it. But if you have a darker, deeper skin complexion, this is a beautiful highlight. There's also this one, which is like a rose gold color, which is called Radiant. And then this Moonlight, which is amazing. That is like gorgeous, my favorite one. So I normally mix them. So I'm actually taking first Radiant. And Radiant is going to go like more on the outside here. Then I'm dipping. I dip so lightly in these because they're super pigmented. So then I'm taking Moonlight. And Moonlight's gonna go right here. And it's kind of like a gold. So this is the gold highlight. Although it looks white in the pan, it's gold. And then the bridge. Sometimes I'll go here. And sometimes I use this as my eyeshadow. So for my setting spray, I normally use the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. I'm not crazy about this for skincare, but I really like the way it sets my makeup, especially if you use a lot of powders. You do want to like set your makeup first so that it looks more natural and not so powdery. Or if I want it to stay all night and I'm going out, I will use my D-Slick from Urban Decay. Although I find the spray of this, like spray the mist, isn't the best, but so I'm going to be using my Mario Rose Water. Now this next step I normally like don't always do, but sometimes I'll do eyeliner. So like I said though, I don't always do this. You guys will notice, especially in my videos. Sometimes I don't even have eyeliner on at all. So if anything, I will just put eyeliner here on the outer. Mascara. My absolute favorite mascara at the moment is the Luminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. And I use, of course, the Blackest Black. I find that this mascara can be a little bit wet. So sometimes I will like wipe a little bit of it off before I apply it. So what I like to do is actually apply a majority of my mascara to only my outer eyelashes. This will help kind of like lift and bring your eyes up a little bit more. So most of the mascara is going to go here on the outside. Look at that. Can you guys like tell the difference? Really pretty. And then whatever's left, I'll just go here, but very lightly. Like I said, majority of my mascara is going on the outside, like this. Oh, it never fails me, especially with long eyelashes, you always get some there. I'm just gonna leave it because that's really what be happening to me. For lips, normally you guys always see me wearing a lip gloss. Now, I'm just gonna share my two favorite go-to lip products right now for every day, but they kind of just, I'm pretty sure most girls will use whatever we're feeling that day. So I absolutely love the Fenty Fenty Glow, the Gloss Bomb. I'm a huge fan of this. I love this. I wear this a lot. But right now, my absolute favorite, my favorite lip product is this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This color is absolutely gorgeous. so pretty. It's like Your Lips But Better. You guys are gonna see it's very similar to my lip color, but like a little bit nicer. Okay guys, so this is what the finished look looks like. This is normally the skin, the makeup that I'm wearing, and it is wearable, no false lashes. Like you can wear this to school, to work, whatever. This is like my normal go-to look. So if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up to let me know that you like these types of videos other than hair. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.